Hi guys, welcome to my sorry. It's not so there. Hi guys, welcome to my stream today, November 23, 2011. So if you have some questions, then feel free to ask here in TradingView live chat. Though it's also restreamed in other platforms like YouTube. So baka mag-close lang tayo. Baka kasi mabagal yung internet. Anyway, so start off muna siguro tayo on BTC dominance. And yeah, let's try to use this. Anyway, there's a Black Friday sale. If you want to subscribe to TradingView, then yeah, you can also do so. Actually, I'm planning to subscribe one, the premium one, which I can pay using what's that? Using cryptocurrency. But yeah, I just ask if I need to open an account using Coinbase because currently I don't have an existing one. So now, yeah, BTC dominance first. Um, yeah, because as you can see, BTC dominance is really struggling so much. So most of my trades are actually on altcoins. Though I still have I still have one open position in BTC, most of which are already in altcoins. I think most of my revenue streams right now or trading gains came from altcoins. The short term one is the perpetual and long term or holdings. Most of my holdings are actually also in altcoins. Though I think I still have some BTC, but it's not much compared to altcoins because currently I'm accumulating altcoins and some few low cups that I'm planning to share over the next few days. So what might happen here on BTC dominance? I think it might continue its downtrend to retest the 39.56%, and BTC might be struggles so much on if this continues and break down to that at 35, which is the all-time low dominance. So for now, I'm not seeing any uptrend on the near term on BTC dominance. Though the resistance I'm looking at is the 47.89. So what's next? Oh, I think what's but part one. Well, part one. What's I'm gonna discuss about today. I think we'll just use a price action for today. Just the basic SNR. So I'll just maybe let's try to discuss the divergence indicator. Actually, divergence indicator is also the RSI. So let's try to use that using BTC. So the low is 55,625. So using this BC, before that, to add divergence indicator, just go to indicators and strategies and then type divergence indicator. And then you will see a lot of divergence indicator here. And then choose the one with trader 2 with what's this? I don't know what's I think it's like or followers with this 6,332. And then after you add that, you can go on the settings. If you want to change it, then you can also do so. My settings is on the middle. Yeah, I just uncheck it. Overbought. Before it's the default one is 70, but you can actually change it to whatever you decided. I just currently change it from 80 to 90 because I observed some cryptocurrencies that's really overextending over 90 RSI. And then oversold, the default of this oversold is actually 30, and you can also change it depending on your desired RSI. But I'm using the 30. And then on the inputs, you can plot both the regular and the hidden bullish, and at the same time plot the bearish and the hidden bearish. But uh, bullish and hidden bullish, or the regular and the hidden bullish number RSI is just the same, so I just uncheck it, the other one, so that at least it will just be at least three: the regular bearish, the RSI, and the regular bullish, or it's also the same as hidden bullish or hidden bearish. So ngayon, paano ba natin siya gamitin, yung RSI? First is, syempre, paano ko siya how do I use it? First, I'm looking for the possible divergence indicator, either on using the regular or the hidden uh, bullish divergence. So, syempre, pag dito kasi, meron na siyang indicator that it's already overbought. So, this bear is showing. So, how is that a bear? It's actually, when we say divergence, the indicator and the price direction is different. So, magkaiba sila. So, like for example, this one, may bear siya, di ba? So, eto, yung price is going up, pero yung indicator or the RSI itself, it's already going down. So, it's signaling a possible bearish divergence. So, dito man on this example, though it's not yet complete, but we can see a possible bullish divergence here. So, this too is going down, but you can see that the RSI is going up. So, you can see that you'll just put your cursor here on November 18, and then you can see the RSI is 38.13. But if you put it on the current one, it's already at 40.33. So the RSI is already going up. So, and then yeah, just plot your basic support and resistance from there. If it's attractive, then you can go long. If it meets the RRR that you have set, else if not, then wait for a better entry price. So kung may tanong kayo, then feel free to ask in the live chat. So now, share ko muna. Medyo basic lang, ano? Basic lang ba yun? Tingin ko basic lang. Actually, kahit hindi, or kahit, ano na to? Yung pinaka-basic is, yeah, basic lang is the SNR itself. Anyway, saan na ba? And the trends. So, ano na yung part 2 of it? So, okay na tayo doon kung paano gamitin si Divergence Indicator. Then, I'm gonna share my trades for today. Yeah, most of my trades are just Mana, Sand, and Gala. And then I scalp LRC while I'm watching anime. So, ito kanina yung pinaka-last kong cleanos. It's just a scalp. Actually, should have been open and then I closed it. Yeah, I don't know for the rest, but yeah, this is just the last one that I've closed for today. Sand all is closed. I have no open position in it. Mana, I'm still waiting for others at $5. TP price, and then what's it? HUM, yeah, all closed. Gala I still have some, and Crow all closed. It's just it should have been just scalp trades. I don't know for this LRC. So yeah, and everything is settled in US. So yun lang yung trades ko for today. And now let's move on to some technical analysis for BTC. I think last time I streamed, yeah, I highlighted it as red because I did not stream yesterday. So we'll just add insert rows, and it's November 2023. So remember last time that I streamed, I adjusted my stop loss to, if ever I have trade the BTC, should have adjusted my stop loss to 58,500. That's the reason why I'm adjusting my stop loss, because as you can see, it's already down from our supposedly entry price, which is $57,000. So actually I can re-enter at this point. So basically, maybe let's just remove it, and then I'll just turn off my alarm. My alarm is actually 58 and 61. So though I still have the one that I still have an open position at 64 950, the one that I opened a few days, I think. But yeah, actually I don't have plans to add more in BTC or even trade it. Though for, like, for example, just for purposes of this one, then I'll try to analyze it, and if ever I'm gonna trade it. So normally I'm plotting my support and resistance using the daily time frame, and then from that daily time frame I'm going to my time frame, which is normally 1 hour. So for this example, we'll go back to that 1 hour time frame. Actually the trend is, it's still downtrend, so I'm expecting, yeah, though we have seen a possible bullish divergence here. Of course, I'll still wait uh for the candles to close. We still have 9 hours and 17 minutes before the daily time frame will close. And basically, we are still within that downtrend area, though there's some bounce. So you can actually trade the bounce if ever I'm gonna watch this one. So yes, because if you use the I'm looking at the 52,000 or close to 53,000 as strong support. Yeah, because if it goes below that, the wave will be invalidated. So I hope it will not go to below this area I'm looking at, because currently it's really trying hard, trying hard, trying hard. Well, let's try to look at this. So there, and we're gonna use, for today, we'll just use the basic SNR and divergence indicator if ever. So you can see there is a bullish divergence there. But of course, on conservative note, I'll check if ever this is a good or attractive trade. So the resistance I'm looking at is that within this 1 hour time frame is this one, and of course the support or the stop loss just below this uh, divergence, this candle. So that would mean, yeah, 2.26, well, it's just fine, which still hits my, which still hits my criteria of at least 2 RRR. However, it's there's a possibility of bearish divergence here. And aside from that, it's just two candles. Normally, I'm re-entering after the three candles, so that at least it's a confirmation of the possible reversal of this trend. And what else? Tsaka pababa na siya. I just don't like how it is at the moment. Though its RRR is 2.26, I might rather just pass it, because the RSI is also at above the regular bearish. So a possible bearish might also form. So I can actually just rather wait a bit to hit still, if possible, within that 56 or 56,000 something. So wait muna siguro ako sa, yeah, I was thinking if what I'm gonna do. Ilang minutes pa ba? 12 minutes before it closed. So we'll just possibly wait. So should have been, ano na to? Okay lang din naman. Though mas maganda if sana naka-re-enter na ako on that bullish divergence there. It's 11 minutes, so possible kasi siyang mag-ano ulit. So, yeah, just leave it muna. Ay, in as much as ayoko kasi sanang i-trade muna si BTC. Because I'm planning to trade it right after it ano ba to? Right after it breaks this downtrend area. So, yun talaga yung pinaka-plano ko. Though there is a possible bounce here. Yeah, versus other altcoins. I'd rather trade the other altcoins. I mean altcoins. Parang kasing ang ang pangit ng ang BTC at the moment. Anyway, so kung i-trade ko siya, kasi di ba na-close, supposedly this one, na-close na siya. So ngayon, ang possible action ko is, wait na lang ako. Wait for, ano na to? Breakout. Breakdown. Breakout to, ano na to? Downtrend. Though unless na lang nagbabantay ako, I can actually scalp it though. But if you're not scalping, then wait for breakout. Wait for breakout. Then long at breakout. Long at breakout of the current downtrend. Because I think it's on conservative note, it's much better for me to rather wait. Kasi posible siya kasing mag-bounce and then baka bumagsak siya ulit and retest this 53, close to 53,000. So, yun lang. Though if you're scalping, so yan yung pang day lang. For scalping, kung mag-scalp ako, I can actually go long. Diba? Kung nagbabantay ako, if I'm monitoring the market at this, supposedly at that price kanina, 56,738. 56,738. Go long at 56,738. And then TP noon at, ito yung nilagay natin, 60,000. TP 60K. SL, ano yan? Anong SL doon? 55.2. SL 55.2K. So, yan. Scalp if I'm gonna yan. So, for now, no trades on muna ako kung ano lang siya, kung 4 day lang. On conservative, no, mas maganda kasi na mag-form siya ng new trend. So, I'm gonna screenshot it using this 1 hour time frame. Parang pangit naman. Hindi masyadong kita. Copy link and then I'm gonna paste it. So next, what's my expectation for BTC? Yeah, it still needs to break this downtrend for me to go long talaga. Confirmation of the possible reversal of this downtrend to retest the all-time high, which is the 69. Kasi sa ngayon, it's really trying hard to break the 61 and 60,000. So, yun lang yung sa akin for BTC. So, next, ano ba? Have any other questions? Support, yeah, the 55,200 breakdown to 53 or close to 53, which is the wave 1 that I'm looking at. So, dapat hindi siya bababa dun sa wave 1 na yun. So I think that's it for BTC. Today's price of seller is good for arrival. Seller. I think they have asked it last time. Add. I'm gonna buy it and then add a possible bullish flag. I don't know what happened to that anyway. Maybe let's check a bit of that. Though he did not ask if ano bang ginamit natin. But wala siyang ano. So what we use is, I'm just checking. 1 day seriously calculated by saan? This one, the other one. So still within the channel, still trading within the channel though. It failed. Kailan yun? Kailan tayo nag-stream? It's 21. 21 ito na. At ito, nahirapan siya. So kailangan, I am gonna buy and then add at breakout. So still just the same. Seller, I think it's more on spot trading though. Hi, can seller break the previous ceiling this week? Tinitingnan yung weekly. Wait. Let's go on. Sabi niya, previous ceiling. Ang ceiling ni seller is actually 20 cents. Before it break that, it needs to break within this channel or the possible bullish flag that I'm looking at. So kailangan niyang mag-breakout sa 15 cents. Breakout to that, then possibly to all-time high or even create a new all-time high. So sa ngayon, I'm still waiting. So it's a 50-54 now. 50-50. Actually it's less likely for now. Kasi nga hindi pa siya nag-breakout. Once it's a breakout that 15 cents, then possibly it might, 'di ba? Create or retest the all-time high or even create a new all-time high from there. I think less likely. Need to break 0.1. So seller, hello, and then someone said here he might get a Pro Plus. What's the difference between Pro Plus and, I don't know. Once I close some of my positions, then I might possibly pay in crypto. Though I don't have a Coinbase account, so I'll just check it out some other time. We still have 3 days something to purchase that 60% possible discount. Syempre, discounted na pala eh. Discounted na. Ang kuripot ko no. Always remember, mas kasi ako eh. Pag revenue, as much as possible, maximize. And then, pag expenses or cost, I'm always minimize. Or as much as possible, I want to avail the free. Free, diba? So, next afternoon, I might get okay. Then, Si Gala, ano na bang nangyari kay Gala? Actually, I'm watching this on 1 hour time frame though. Saan na siya? So let's watch it on last time. Did we have it last time? I'm just gonna check it. Oh no, none. I think the other, no, not also. So we'll just put it here, and then ito, and then we'll just remove all the drawings, and then let's go to daily time frame. Possibly a pennant and then up. But yeah, I'm gonna use the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. And we'll use, for today, we're gonna use this one, Divergence Indicator. You can actually also add this one. So for scalp, I think it's actually a good indicator. So, syempre, basic lang din. And we're using this as our support area. Actually, we can even use this one. There's actually a doji from here, which is a possible reversal. So as long as it will not go below that, then it might be good. And we can also use Alt H for the shortcut of what's this horizontal line. Check natin siya. For Gala, I think when I started trading it on the first few days, I settled some or converted some of my gains to Gala. So right now I also have some Gala holdings. So we'll wait for that break out. That's why even on the daily time frame, it's actually also possible. A possible pennant also. Though RSI, it's already at 88. So just a very, that's why I'm trading it on an early time frame because the daily it's already almost close to my 90 RSI. Though sometimes it really can overextend. Mas para sa akin medyo it's risky. Risky na kasi siya pag ganon. So, yun. Kaya syempre, I'd rather trade it on or scalp it na lang. So, let's wait for a possible breakout within this triangle. Kapag nag-breakout siya dyan, possibly around the 55 cents, depending on where will be that breakout be. So, more or less, yeah. Sa kanilang natin siya ilalagay upon breakout. Pero sa ngayon, at most, na breakout niya at 40 cents maybe. Wait lang, iano natin. So, kung dito, lagay natin siya dito. Maglagay tayo ng horizontal ray. So, itapat lang natin siya just above the current candle now. So, at least we can see what's the most possible breakout of this possible trend. or I mean triangle, so at least more than 40 cents. So at most pala, no? At most na breakout niya. Kasi kapag mag-create pa siya ng another candle dito, syempre mas mababa na siya. So, let's see. So, kung dito, dapat lagyan din natin siya para at least more or less we can estimate. Pero syempre, kung mag-breakdown siya dito, pangit din, di ba? So, it's actually very on a very critical level. Critical level. Yeah, medyo ano nga siya eh. I actually have I think I have a long position on it. But I'm scalping it, but yeah, and then after that, napunta ako sa nanood ako ng anime and then I trade LRC because it's one of the most actively traded perpetual contract. So, lang natin yan. So, siguro, check natin yung possible 2 scenarios from here. Kasi kapag triangle, depende naman yan kung saan mangyayari yung breakout, di ba? Breakdown niya, no? Layo. So, which is just fine. Sa average niyang, di ba? So, yun. So, let's wait for breakout of that triangle. Possible TP at next target. Next target at breakout. Ito, target naman sa baba. Target natin at breakdown naman siya. Target at breakdown. Diba? So, since we're using the 1 hour, yeah, I think I'll just gonna wait for that breakout. Actually, you can set an alarm within this area, at least 40 and possibly the 36 cents. Diba? Medyo, ano bang, magkano ba to? Possible upside 44 and just 1:1. What I'm gonna do is wait for breakout. Upside to, what's that? 55 cents. 55. Breakdown to 0.22. 22 cents. Though I personally have a long position in it. So nag-expect ako. Nag-expect ako na aakyat, but it's actually a scalp trade. I think I still have one open position because the others are already been closed. This one. So which is I think more than good enough for today. So yun, I'm gonna wait for a breakout within that triangle area. So medyo at a very critical level. So next tayo is upside breakdown to 22. So I think I'd rather trade it or I'd rather scalp it because on a daily time frame it's actually at 88 RSI. What's that? So it's very risky already para sa akin. So next, done tayo. You predict BTC is short. BTC short? No, actually, I don't have any intention to trade BTC at the moment. As what I mentioned a while ago, if ever I'm gonna trade this one, na kanina kasi ito I should have long it because there is a bullish divergence during, just a few minutes ago when I started streaming. So it's more on scalp for me with a possible target of 60 and then stop loss at 55.2. However, on conservative note, I'd rather trade it at breakout of this downtrend because this 60,000 possible TP and 55.2 SL and the entry of 56.7 thousand, this will just be trading the possible bounce. And yeah, of course, this will just be a scalp trade. Once it created a new trend or it break out this downtrend, that's the time at least much relaxed for me to go long. So dito, I really need to watch it or of course immediately adjust my stop loss. Kasi kung naglong ako dito kanina, then I should have had adjusted my stop loss higher than my entry price already. Kasi ganun ako mag-trade. Kasi very tong PTC ngayon. Ayoko siyang bantayan. Ang palit lang. So, PTC. I should have long it. So, 10 indicators per chart. What's that? I should have long it. Long the bonds. Wait for breakout of the downtrend. So next, si Bet. Ano bang nangyari kay Bet? Bet. I think I have mentioned na hindi ako masyadong short. Nag-breakdown pala siya. It's a breakdown for Bet. Anyway. Did we analyze it before? Check ko lang dito sa 21. Oh, this one. So, sabi ko, breakdown. Oh. So, dun ko siya intayin sa 15 cents. Kasi nag-breakdown siya, sabi ko eh. Breakdown plus doji. Where is that yesterday? Yeah. I remember this one because this is the doji. So, because of that, I'm gonna wait for... Yeah, let's look at the chart that Oh, yeah, maybe I'll just check on screenshot the gala first, the gala chart so that I have a reference. I use the 1 hour, right? And then that. So sa ngayon, it's just a 50-50 for me. So ano ba siya ngayon? I think let's try to check on the 2 billion, I mean 2.6 billion already market cap. So where is, I think it's, Sandbox is 41. So if ever, more or less, from this point, from 2.6, yeah, it could still go as high as, versus Sandbox, it's even $1 kung sakali. So $1 for Sandbox, 1.5 if Mana, and what else? Possible target. O, asa na si Axie? Does it went down? Market cap? O, wala na pala siya sa ano. I'll go. Oh, so yun, 26. 26 and then si Mana. So at this level, comparing it, 8 billion versus 2.6, 8 divided by 2.6, so possible times 3 times 138. Possible more than 1 pa, if ever you compare it at Axie level market cap. So, at Axie level market cap, lagay natin na. What's my target? 1.16. Estimated level market cap, 1.16. And then I'm gonna, sorry. So yun. For Gala, so at least yun. Yeah, I'm gonna change the link. Let me just check it. Okay. Next, yeah, I remember bet USD. Because, yeah, here bet, we have analyzed it last November 21, 2 days, yes. Yeah, 2 days ago. So where is it? I saw it, yeah, there. So when we analyze it on a daily time frame, there is a doji upside, a bullish candle, and then a doji, and then after that it's a downside or a possible bear. That's why I said that I'm gonna long at 15, or when it flipped the resistance to support. So pangit kasi siya. So let's try that. So yun. natin. Okay. Just walang. And we're gonna use this. So, check natin ngayon ang divergence indicator niya. So, currently, so tapat lang natin siya. 38. So, dito kasi dati, 39.89 and then it's currently doing at 42.20. So, umakyat. So, the RSI here goes up and the price here is 1226, 1236. Nothing much. So same as yesterday, though we can actually see a possible bounce here, but on conservative note, I'd rather trade it once after it flip this resistance to support area, which is what I'm looking at before is the 15 cents. But yeah, right now it's maybe around that, close to 16 cents already, because it's the trend line resistance also adjusted. Though I can still trade it on an hourly time frame if this is a I think it's also one of the top futures, but I haven't seen it on the top 30, which is normally I'm trading. I think it's below the top 30. So RSI, it's also above possible regular bearish. So on that note, yeah, wala pa akong masyadong makitang trades eh. Because right now, might possibly retest the 12 cents. So I think I'd rather wait and trade above the trend line support. Trend line resistance that will become the support. So i-flip niya yung resistance to support and or at 12 cents. So sa akin, wait, go long or buy once it flip the resistance. Once it flip the resistance, 16 cents. I think 16 cents now, 16 cents resistance to support. Pag scalp naman, yeah, I'd rather wait then at 0.12 cents. Diba? Which is the support here. Or when it's when the regular bull or below the regular bullish. So, yun ko na lang siya i-trade. So, on that note, ito na lang gagamitin ko. The daily time frame. So, resistance at 16 cents. So, lalagay ko siya dito. I will use the horizontal ray. Oh, supposedly it should be above this current candle. So, lagay lang natin siya. So, Dyan siya. So, kung dyan siya, 15.5. So, at least 15.5 or 15.6 para may allowance siya ng konti. $15.6. Or I'm gonna wait at 12 cents. Pero syempre, mas maganda if dito ako at least it might gonna trade within that uptrend. Diba? Mas maganda siyang i-trade dito sa range na to. In my opinion. So, antayin ko na lang siya ng konti, which might possibly end up hitting that. Sorry. No. So, dyan natin siya lagay. Extend lang natin siya. I think this is the all-time high. So, at least mas confident ako pag iti-trade ko siya within this trend, diba? Wait, I ended up there. Let's repeat it. So at least pwede siyang mag-trade within this range, diba? And possibly dun na siya. So that's my So ibig sabihin hindi ko pa siya i-trade ngayon. Mag-wait pa ako, diba? So yan. Si bet and hindi siya nasama sa ano ko. Sorry. Nangyari. I did not group. Ungroup ko muna siya. Okay. So yun ako. So wala pa. Puro wait lang ako. No? Or talagang mag-scalp ako. So next, what else? Bet done. I'm gonna wait. For better entry price. At 0.156. Long at 15. Long if it flip. If it flip the resistance to support or wait at 12. So yun na lang. Red pin or so yun na lang muna siguro. I think that's my better entry price kasi. Kasi medyo alanganin siya sa 12. Unless na lang nagbabantay ako dun. So next, can you check Chainlink? What happened to Chainlink? Did I get the one that Chainlink? I'm actually staking Chainlink, so yeah, it's right. Okay, link. I even forgot when did the last time I traded this one. The futures. Link USD. So we're gonna use This, okay. Link, what's the app? I think the all-time high is this 131, 54 something. Sorry. Because the last time I think I trade this one is 31. So it means I traded this one a few weeks, I think. Anyways, at support. Currently it's at support, I think. So I'm should be Alt H. Lagi akong control ng control. Alt H. Anyway. So, hindi rin naman. At least nag-ano siya doon. I think it's already at support. 1, 2. Papaakyat na siya. Hindi magkapapantay. Anyways. So, dapat yan siya. Here. And then here. And possibly here. Range lang natin siya konti. Kasi ito yung first, second, and so kailangan niya umakyat konti. Umakyat konti. Can I use this? Ah, 25 as a support. Where's that? So I'm looking at $25 as support, but on conservative note, I'd rather wait a bit, at least to trade above or hold above this trend line resistance, which is more or less, I think, at $28. At least it to hold above that $28. So that's my possible entry price, and 28, I think that's short. And TP at 38, yeah, it's just fine. Link at support, but I will buy or go long after it flip the resistance, the $28, after it break the $28 trend line resistance. So dun ako yung entry price ko 28, and then TP at 38, SL at $25. So yun. So yun ang possible entry ko kasi there, since we have a trend line resistance here, there's still a possibility that it will break down. So yeah, I'd rather wait a bit and trade above that $28, and then stop loss at 25, and then TP at 38. So this is just a very short. And then once it flipped this 38, yeah, I think we should have had, I'll just change it a bit. Then possibly there. Well, so possibly that will be it. So, laging ano lang, magbabantay ng breakout, breakdown, and of course, confirmation and rejection. So that, let's try to see it. So I'm gonna re-enter at 28, stop loss at 25, and TP at 38. Once this it breaks that 38, I'm gonna possibly long on pullback, and then re-long on pullback if this trend line above that $38 will hold, and then possible TP at next TP at 54. So yeah. But yeah, I actually do have chain link, which is actually staking. I'm staking at exchange. Yeah, I already copied that one. So next, yun, SNR. 25. Resistance at 28. Break out to 38. 54? Was that 54? Yeah, 54. So, yun lang. 10 indicators per chart, 4 chart in one layout, 100 server-side alerts. Yeah, the Pro Plus. 10 save intraday chart data indicators on indicators. What I like about, I don't know if this Pro Plus will also give me, because I'm planning to get the premium so that at least there is a signature. Because I read about the rules, and we should have not. I should have not share any links on this, even in the on the chat. So midterm, long-term target. So bet midterm to long-term target. So let's try to look at bet again. I think I use this one. Since you said mid to long term target, on a medium term, it's already at near the bullish, regular bullish. So I think it might possibly hold. So my immediate in medium target will be the all time high, which is the $28. Long term target, let's try to look at that based on, yeah, as I want to see the market cap too. So let's try to look at that here. Bet. 8. It's actually 8 billion. I'm trying to compare it to other blockchains, but at XRP level, or at most at Solana level, that's more or less close to possibly $1 or around 98 cents. That's my possible long-term target. So, yan sabi niya eh. So, hindi naman siya pang ano. Actually, bet there's continuously developing, though I have this one before, but yeah, I stake it and then I'm earning Veto. Ano ba yun? Veto ba yun? I think Veto ba yun? Yeah, I think Vitor or Vitor what? Vitor token. and then I sold it, and then I I bought some others. But it's actually one of the good blockchains also out there. So especially on the supply chain. So yon ang masasabi ko kay medium target 28. Kasi I don't know how long is long. Medium term. Long term at $1. $1 para sa akin. At least that's at Solana level market cap at this time. So yun na sa akin. How long have you been staking Chainlink? I think I forgot, but 2000, 2018, no, 2018 I got out to the market. I think early 2019. So it's just there. just early 2019. Early 2019. Because 2018, early 2018, I completely, or maybe 80 to 75% I'm off the market. And then I just slowly went back 2019, and Chainlink is one of the one that I started staking. So yun lang. Ano pa ba? Ano pa bang share ko ngayon? Yeah, anyway, next time I'm gonna also release some of the hidden lookup gems. Actually, it's a challenge from one of the members of my group, and he told me to how can I make 50,000 to a million, but of course it's more of a long-term hold, not a short-term. So over the past few days, I've been looking into some smart contracts with low cap, still very low caps that have a possible potential to make it within the top 100. Because I think this is actually a very challenging one. Though on as a holder, normally I hold it over a few years. Though what you have seen in my transaction, this is just a very short term trade that normally I also converted some to my long term holdings. So yan. So parang wala akong masyadong spot trades dito, no? But yeah, I have a journal wherein I record whatever I'm actually been trading or investing. So yun lang ang masasabi ko. So ano pa? So if you have, can I join as your member? Member in what? Maybe the group? Anyway, I'm not providing any what's that trading signals. What I'm recording is of course my own personal trading journal or trading investments. What is the risk of trading perpetual future? Will all asset gets liquidated? Yeah, it's trading perpetual is actually very risky. When I started trading perpetual, I experienced a lot of liquidations. So it's really it's really very, crypto in general is actually risky, and then trading perpetual is more riskier, or it's riskier kasi nga wag ng more kasi, di ba? It's riskier, and yeah, your capital might lose in an instant if you don't know how to manage risk. So I think trading perpetual is not for newbies. I also started off with the trading spot, but more of as a holder, and then right after that, since I gained from that holdings, which I slowly accumulated over time. Then I started exploring how to trade futures, perpetual futures. And then, of course, at I think a few months, I think even, I don't know, I did not track it actually how long did I got out of that liquidation. But yeah, I think I experienced a lot of liquidations actually, but this is just a small amount since I'm just practicing. And then when I when I got it when I got how to manage risk, then that's the time that I put more in my wallet. So yeah, I think that's my trading journey on perpetual trading. But it on a short term, this is actually very rewarding, in my opinion. But on a long term, yeah, as a holder, I think combining both is, I think, uh, mu- much more rewarding, so that I can maximize my gains. So I'm both a holder and a short-term trader. I think I did not. I'm not. I'm not including all my spot or holdings here though. So yun. But most of my holdings are actually coins. Though I have few tokens, but I think it's even less than 10% of my portfolio. So yun. So yun. I think yun lang. Then since I cannot share any links here on the chat, yeah, you can just check on the social medias that I have here. Twitter, I think I put there the group, the Cautious Trader Telegram group. I think, no, I think most of the groups, it's actually in there. So ano pa ba? Ito bang pwede kong ma-share today? Ano ba bang tinitignan ko? LRC. Why did I trade LRC anyway? Yeah. It's because it's one of the top. This one. I'm gonna share this one because I'm actually looking at it but I did not. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to enter it. I actually have a long position, which is after I close LRC, I actually go long to FTM. Let me just share it a bit. 2.25 if I'm not mistaken, because I think last time I'm looking at it at 2.22 as my possible long 2.25, but I'll just update it. I think 2.25 something. Yeah, there's some points. It's not an exact 2.25. More than 225 entry price. And then possible TP at this one, which is, I think this one also is my chart. Though when I'm looking at it at 2.21, but since I'm watching an anime, Boruto anime a while ago, and then na-close ko yung LRC. And then when I saw it, it's already doing at 2.25. But even if it's doing more than 2.25, I'd still go long on it. So I think that's it. My possible TP at 4.5. So yeah, let's see. And then SL, I'll just adjust it once. Actually, I can even adjust it because I already have some profit from it at 2.25. So I can even adjust it to 2.30 after the stream. Diba? So naalala ko yung mga entries ko. So maybe there I'm gonna add that here. FTM. FTM, actually all my holdings for FTM also came from trading FTM perpetual. O, diba? Di nakaipon ako ng FTM. So, sometimes if I'm trading perpetual, as long as there is a spot wherein I can convert some of my gains to the real holdings, then I'm also converting some. So 2.25 possible TP at 4.5 and possible stop loss. Wala. Hindi ko pa siya pwede kasing ma-adjust, but I'm gonna use the low of this, which is 1.19. 1.19, then I'll just adjust it right after the stream. That's my personal trades though. So, bakit siya? I'll just put some dollar sign here and let's put it at the center. So, yan. Long ako. Long. Yeah, maybe I'll just adjust mine here. Yeah, I'll just take note of it. I should have had. Yeah, I'll put an SL right after this stream. Of course, above my entry price of 2.25. I can actually put 2.30 from here. So there. And then I'm gonna, oh, we did not see this one. Nothing much, it just holds. Kasi sometimes trading based on price action is much more exciting. Normally, I do that on scalping. Scalping the most actively traded futures. I don't like to trade futures that is so boring. Kasi inaantok ako pag ano, kasi pag tulog, di ba, nakakantok. Mapalit lang eh. I feel sleepy when the asset it's not moving. I rather sleep than to trade pag mga ganun situation. Anyways, iba bang pwede kong i-share? Arrows. Yeah, I think this one, I'm looking at the 41 cents. The 41 cents before is I think the resistance. If it holds above that 41 cents, then we'll create a new all-time high, which is, yeah, 41 cents pa rin because it's still holding on that. Because if not, possibly retest this area. Though for Rose, I think I staked Rose just a few days ago. I think, yeah, November 21, I remember. But I already bought Rose a few months already. I just forgot to stake it. But I bought it in Qcoin. So, yan lang masasabi ko kay Rose. Wala masyadong update naman doon. So, what else? Wala na akong ma-share. So, yun lang yung mga binabantayan ko for now. Uy, engine. What happened to engine? Yeah, let's check this out. Okay. I think may nag-ask dati ng engine eh. Pero hindi ko alam kung nag-enter siya. But I think it's not listed here. I think it was a few weeks already when he asked that. Yeah, this one. $5 next possible target. $5. I don't know what's the all-time high here. All-time high is, yeah, just it just hit a new all-time high. So anyways, well, let's see. As long as it hold above $4, then the next TP is, you can actually use this fib extension or the ordinary fib. Just look for the support, which is this one, double bottom, and then the all-time high, the previous high of, and yeah, that's why where I get that $5 next possible target. Nag-enter sa engine. I'm looking at it a while ago but I did not enter it. Anyway, so next target natin. Yan. But if this is a double top, pag hindi siya pag hindi siya nag-hold dyan, I'll be looking at here within this 3.5. But I think Metaverse is actually rallying, so yeah, I think it will hold above $4 and will create a new all-time high. I mean, it just created a new all-time high, but yeah, I think over the next few days, it could even reach higher. So, yun lang masasabi ko. Okay? Dito. So, $5 pa rin yung next target ko, which is just 21 pala yun. 21, was that 21? I think, no, it's 19. 4, breakout to 5. So, congrats to those who have traded. Anyways, could review Phantom. Oh, yeah, Phantom, it's done. Done na siya, diba? LTC. Ano nangyari kay LTC? LTC during first few months, first 6 months, and yeah, I think even today, it's still one of my favorite futures. It's actually giving me a decent gains. So, yun lang masasabi ko. Okay, dito. $200 ang tinitignan nating support last time, di ba? So, remove lang natin siya. Did we have an LTC here? Yeah, I forgot. This one. Possible entry 222 pa nga. Oh. But it even, after that's 19, right? Okay. Nag-retrace siya. But at least we did not get stop out because my stop loss supposedly there is 198. Buti lang hindi siya nag-198. Diba? If ever I trade that one, I still hold that position. Anyway, what you can see in my spreadsheet is my own personal trades or my possible trade if ever I'm gonna trade that one for these strings. Of course, for my transactions, that's my own actual transactions. So, yan. So, currently right now, it's near at support. And how about this one? Yeah, just so. But it's nearing the possible regular bullish. So, on that note, I'm expecting really a possible continuation. I mean, a possible bounce and retest the more than $300. Because I think last time My TP is, the highest is 290. 270, 230, 275, 290, if I remember it correctly. So that would be our, and then if I'm gonna trade it now, yeah, of course, it's different from 21. So if I'm gonna trade it now, then syempre, same pa rin ako. It's at support eh. So 212, then possible TP 300 and 198. It's still the same. I'll just use this one. Possibly. So, okay na ako sa 300 actually. This is just a short term. Not unless you're planning it to hold long term, diba? TP1 or even, if you're watching, of course, you can actually even extend it to 332 if it breaks that $300. Depende on sa trend line resistance during that time. So, on conservative note, 300 or trend resistance. Trend resistance. So, depende kasi. Maybe not there. So, long ako. Then, TP at 300 or trend resistance, which is higher than 300. Which is higher than 300. So, depende na siya kung saan siya possibly retest that trend resistance. But on conservative note, that would be my possible trade. Ay, natin siya. 198, 212, 300. So, copy ko na lang siya and wait lang Let me just create. Kaso kasi LTC, normally it moves. Same with BTC and Ethereum. Because I trade BTC, ETH, and Litecoin in the same direction. Insert below. So, done na yung LTC done. Then, next, Atom. Nangyari kay Atom. Parang breakout siya sa 33 if I'm not mistaken. It's holding though. I think this is the same one that I shared in the group. So what can I say here? So my stop loss is 30. Ano ba siya? 30. Buti na lang 30. So which is the previous highs here. So kailangan mag-hold siya above this trend line kasi is trend support. Downtrend and then makyat siya, di ba? I mean downtrend, breakout on that trend resistance and then breakout on that downtrend. But as long as it hold above 30, then possibly it might retest that. So napaka din. But at least it's 2 breakouts already. So syempre most likely it might retest the all-time high. Possible triple top on that note. More or less close to that 44. Kasi napansin mo dito, hindi pa nga niya even na-reach yung nag-ano na siya. Diba? So siguro close to 44 possible TP area na. So kung i-trade ko siya, ano ba? 1 day pala to na. But normally nagwa 1 hour ako eh. Depende kung paano kayo mag-trade do. Pag nagbabantay ako talaga ako 1 hour. But on a day, kung wala lang, kung relax lang, 1 day. Kung relax lang. Normally relax lang din naman ako mag-trade eh. Kasi pag hindi ka relax mag-trade, mas lalong hindi ka makapag-decide kung anong gagawin mo. Kaya minsan nanonood ako ng animes eh. Animes habang nagtitrade. Ang kulit lang eh. So, yan. Mag-aano na ako dito. Kasi nga dito, hindi niya nahirapan siya. So, syempre, conservative note tayo. Ito muna yung TP ko lang sa 43. And stop loss ko at $30. If I will not do it in tranches. But normally, Atom, I do it in tranches naman eh. 25%. Kapag 100% na, then syempre naglalagay na ako ng stop loss. So nakikita nyo naman on how I trade normally. It's except for BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin. One post 50%, but the rest is normally it's 25%. Tigto 25% lang siya. So 32, 43, and 30. Daw ano ba yung 6.06? Pero more on ano siya ha. Tingin ko mag-hold siya. Tingin ko lang. Kasi dalawa na yun. Breakout and then breakout on that downtrend. So nag-recreate na siya ng uptrend to retest the all-time high. Okay, lagay din natin to. Si Atom. Ay, nangyari. So, dito ka siya lalagay. Yung link. So, naglalagay lang ako ng stop loss once 100% complete. Else, nakikita nyo naman sa transaction ko, I leave it blank if my orders is just less than 100% of my normal position size. But if it's spot, then I'm gonna stake this one. Actually, Atom, I think 21 days. Yeah, 21 days yung unstaking period niya. So, hindi siya yung pang short term na ano. As compared to ADA, wherein you can unstake it and trade it once you unstake it. So, parang immediate siya. Ito, 21 days ka pang mag-aantay bago mo makuha yung Atom mo na token. So, syempre, kung pang short term ka dito, wala, hindi. Mag-aantay ka pa ng 3 weeks bago mo ma-trade. So, hindi siya pang trade kung ano siya. Kung i-stake mo siya. More pang long term siya. In my opinion. So, next. Done na siya. Thank you daw. Welcome. So, I think that's it, guys. Ano pa ba? So, konti lang yun. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 lang yung na-analyze natin ngayon. Parang hindi natin na-analyze yung Ethereum. But for Ethereum, I'm still looking at 6,400 as a possible year-end target. So, I think that's already the conservative target. I'm looking at it. For Ethereum, I'm still holding my long position with a TP at $5,000. So, sinishare ko naman once I have, as long as I remember all my trades. And then for BTC, I'm actually at a loss. I long it at 64,950, and then with the TP at 69. Once I close that position, maybe I'll focus more on altcoins. Actually, that was my plan, but then again, yeah, I'm also too stubborn and the long BTC. Tapos naipit. So I think that's it for today. If you have some questions, then feel free to ask. Then else, I will end the stream. So I think I'm gonna check on engine. Maybe I'm gonna scalp engine tomorrow. So puro mga ano lang ano. So dyan sila. Magkakapa. Ang kulit lang yun. Sand gold closed. Si mana and maybe possibly mana and engine. So let's see. Oh. Mukha namang okay naman si Atom. So then, so yun lang yung mga yun. And compared to this, walang masyadong ano. So anyway, welcome. Hindi ko alam kung si Tin Monasters, tingin ko Filipino naman siya. Can I see LTC chart again? Favorite altcoin now? LTC daw. LTC, wait. LTC, I'm looking at a possible $300 TP area, or at least that's the conservative TP I'm looking at, but actually it can extend to this trend line resistance here. But of course, that will depend on when will that be, at least. So and possible stop loss 198, actually still the same. I'm still gonna long it. Last time we have analyzed it, no, last what? Kailan ba yun? I think November. No. Where is it? This one. Mas mataas pa nga eh. We analyzed it last November 21. I think this is the chart before. So 21, it's the possible third, but rather than it continues to go up, it pulled back. So the entry price now is much lower. So my possible trade will still be the same, because I think it's holding within this support area here. So tingin ko lang, which is channel support, diba? So I think that's it. So dapat nga maglagay pa tayo ng ano dito eh, mga ganun ng arrow. Pero yeah, yan na lang siya. So next is Okay, done na siya. Done. Done. And then, what else? Favorite altcoin now? What do you mean? Favorite altcoin futures or favorite altcoin spot? Because for futures, if I'm trading futures, so I don't know if I don't know if I log out. Wait, let me check first. For futures, of course, my favorite is BTC, LTC, and Litecoin. And then other altcoins, of course, on the top. What's that? At least the top 30. So at least nag-log out ako. So normally you can see me trading BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin. That's my top 3 coins, futures, perpetual contracts, and then the top 30 here. But normally you can see me trading the top 10 and scalping the top 10 because it's much more lively to trade the one with liquidity. I don't like to trade the one that's at the bottom, which is I think I might feel very sleepy. Sleepy talaga. Hindi matutulog na lang ako pag it's yun. So I think that's it. Wow. It's for FTM that's a possible bullish engulfing, which is a bullish signal if ever it closes the daily candle as like this. So yung kahit mga basic lang mas maganda nga mag-trade ng basic lang eh. Diba? So let's see, actually pwede ko nang ilagay sa stop loss ko dito sa 2.30. Yeah, lalagay ko na lang siya. Because yeah, I just bought I just long Phantom before I started streaming. So I'll just I'll just enter a stop loss once I end this stream. So more or less 230 or 235 for me will do. So any Luna setups? Nice, thanks. So we have a similar setup, sabi ni a Blessed Pips. ADA is a good setup. ADA daw. Yeah, maybe you can share your ADA. Currently, I'm not looking at ADA. I don't know what happened to ADA. Just not like though I have a holding for ADA, trading it, the futures one, yeah, it's not that, I don't know, it's make me feel so sleepy. Sleepy talaga. Hindi ba kasi siya ma-action eh. Anyway. ADA is actually, yeah, on this top 30, though it's not 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, lumagpas siya sa top 10. So, at least si Phantom nasa top 10. Diba? I'm just cheering my Phantom. Okay. Ay, hindi pala. Nag-quote na nga. Okay, maybe you can share. Mas maganda pag may nag-share din para at least makita natin yung chart niya. One of the best traders around. Oh. Actually, I'm continuously learning. I don't basically hindi naman ako masyadong expert in when it comes to trading. But yeah, I'm continuously learning. And I think that should be our attitude to become a better and better trader every day. Every day. Ayun, nag-share siya ng ADA. So let's try to check on ADA. Okay. So, meron siyang, what's that? Is it, meron siyang setup ng ADA. Ano bang gamit niya? Wait, let's check. What's time frame? 4 hours ang gamit niya. Ay, ba't ko, let's just try to look at it. Kahit nang nangyari. Pag may ghost feed, ang pangit. Ang pangit. So, we're gonna check on it. This is, I think so. There's a possible bullish divergence already. So kung yan, on a 4-hour time frame, then just the immediate support and resistance lang ako. It depends on how do I plan to trade it, but I'll just use the immediate support resistance, bullish divergence, so I might go long. But of course, I'm gonna measure the possible risk reward. So I might possibly go long. There's actually double bullish divergence there that have been formed. So immediate TP breakout to that 2.36, of course, to that all-time high. All-time high, actually even here, even muna dito, 2.79 before that. So possibly 3 TPs if ever I'm gonna trade this ADA. But yeah, I think might look at it also. Ay, gaano na. Anyway, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. So I think ADA is also on a bullish. Yeah, it's on a bullish divergence. So yeah, let's see how this ADA goes. Kasi antay ako ng antays dito sa ADA hanggang sa ano na eh. Hindi natin siya ano. So next, may shinare din siya si OMG. OMG, I trade OMG before the, what's that? Before the boba airdrop. And then I settled my gains to OMG. And then I also have boba because of the airdrop. So, diba? So, nagkaroon ako ng OMG holdings because of trading the perpetual OMG. OMG perpetual pala. Asan na yung OMG dito? Where is OMG here? I think I have it here. But I just can't find it. Or I deleted it. Kalimutan ko. And it's not here. I cannot find it. So let's just check. Breakdown. So what does he use again there? Oh, his time frame is actually 4 hours. Nangyari. Wait lang. So let's try to check on his chart. It's what happened here is that what's the current price of $5? So let me I forgot when. So currently it's doing at 9.17 plus 5.72. 9.70. So normally when there is an airdrop, this is actually 1:1. So before it's, wait, let's try to check on OMG. So normally after that airdrop, it will adjust. Like for example, this one, it went as high as 20. And then after that airdrop, it went low or bumaba siya. So at this level, even at the daily chart, I think this is already a very good support area. But yeah, of course, on conservative note, I'm gonna use the lowest one because there is a lot of candles there. So I might possibly, yeah, okay. Yeah, currently I don't have any uh, OMG positions perpetual right now. So maybe I'll wait a bit here. So sabi niya on 4 hours time frame, on 4 hours, if you're using 4 hours time frame, 1, 2, immediate natin lang. Immediate support and resistance only. Yeah, I can go long here if the risk reward is at least 2. So measure natin and this one. So kung attractive siya, then I might go long. Then I will just adjust my stop loss right after. So okay naman siya. So thanks for sharing OMG, possible buy. Ano masyado makita yung possible buy niya. The possible sell. Ano ba to? Parang ano ba to? Signal na nakaano. Is it subscribe signals? Kasi meron siyang buy sell na setup So ano naman to? Cardano. I think we have seen that 4 hours. ADA again. ADA. Yeah, I think we have seen it. Dalawang possible bullish divergence on 4 hours time frame. So thanks for sharing yung ADA OMG. So if you have some other questions and if you want to share some charts, yeah, feel free to share so that we can analyze it and yeah, share to the rest of the one watching this stream. So I think that's it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you again next time. If you have some comments and questions, then yeah, you can still free to type in the live chat. Else, I'm gonna end this stream. So, para balik na tayo, mag-trade na tayo ulit. So, ano bang pwede kong tingnan dito? Uy, bumaba na si FTM ko. I'm just gonna adjust it, my stop loss, to take on the possible gain if ever it gonna reverse. So, wala na. And last 3 days, I think last 3 days sale, parang last 3 days sale, ano? Black Friday sale. So, sa mga gustong mag-avail, syempre, sayang din yung discount. Up to 60% discount, no? Pag meron na ako, pag nakapag-avail na ako, i-explore natin yung Renko chart. And, ang gusto ko kasi sa pag nag-avail ako nito is that, yung streams kasi, parang ano na siya, it's perpetual. Perpetual. Like what I'm always trading. Pag premium siya. But for free subscribers, sa ngayon kasi, it's the stream is just valid for 30 days and then wala na siya. Buti na lang naka-stream siya sa YouTube. So, nandun pa rin siya. So, I think that's it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you again next time. And happy trading, everyone.